How did the slump in oil prices affect investor demand for Aramco debt? Not really a lot, right?
Well, exactly. And I mean, given you mentioned a few moments ago the Saudi energy minister saying that, while there's light at the end of the tunnel, there's still a long way to go before we see a significant recovery in the oil price. And yet investors have not been concerned about that at all, really. If you look at the trading in Aramco's existing bonds that they issued last year, I mean, they're now trading at the lowest yields since issue. And, investors this time have shown a huge amount of demand. The order book was over $50 billion, and that enabled Aramco to be able to tighten pricing from the initial pricing guidance that it gave out and end up pricing just slightly above the Saudi sovereign, and also issue 50-year paper as well for the first time. So, investors are clearly, while Aramco possibly had to pay for it, but, investors are clearly not concerned too much about the fact that the oil price is low and Aramco's profits have been hit significantly hard by that. This flood of liquidity looking for yielding assets, Aramco has been able to benefit tremendously from that.
So what are the implications in terms of the company having the cash for the dividend? It is a very controversial subject. There is a Bloomberg editorial that's also up on the terminal titled "Aramco Can Do Whatever It Likes with Its Bond Money."
Well, exactly. It can. The official line from the company on the use of this is general corporate purposes. But of course, we know that the company is significantly short on cash this year to fund the dividend commitments. It's probably going to end the year around $30 billion short of the free cash flow that it generates to meet the dividend commitment. So, yeah, this is why it's out borrowing this money. I mean, I guess in some respects we perhaps would have expected Aramco to maybe do something a little bit bigger this year to try and fill that funding gap. But we've already seen it come out throughout the year and borrow some money from banks as well. So, I think what we'll probably see is Aramco becoming something of a regular issuer unless the oil price starts to recover. And that's the way that it's going to help to fill this funding gap that it has. Because it doesn't seem like this money is very important to the Saudi government, so the Saudi government is unlikely to be voting to allow Aramco to reduce the dividend at a time when it needs this cash to plug the budget deficit.